Welcome to episode 7 of Guess the Elo, the Chess Noob edition. Chess Noob because I am only ranked 1500 in Lichess, which is okay but not the best. So what we do in this, on the top left you'll see a Lichess board. It's basically I pick a random Lichess game, and during this game I have no clue. I have not watched the game before. I don't know what is going to happen, and so basically during the game I'm going to guess the elo a few times, and at the end I'll check and see how close I was to it. The last few games I've been off, it's been pretty random. I got one game that I was under 100 elos off, and another game that I was over 1200 elos off. So it's not the easiest thing. I changed my overlay to be a little bit more scary, so no more cat and pumpkin, but I got some ghost on the top. Alright, so I'm going to pick a game and I'm going to start it off. So here we go. So white moves the e-pawn. It's a typical opening, and we got black that moves his e-pawn as well. Nothing too strange yet. White moves his f-knight, and black protects his pawn with his bishop. I'm going to start my rating at around 1100 because putting the bishop there is not a normal move. White is trying to take the center, which is it's a very strong decision. And he's making a lot of weird moves. So I'm going to guess that they are around 1,000, and it might even go lower than that because it's very, very weird play by both of them. All right, so white has a pretty good control of the center right now. He protects his pawn so he can do a castle. Black brings out his knight so he can double attack the pawn. And we got a castle on white side. Pretty normal stuff. I'm still gonna go around 1000 elo guess for both of them. I hope I'm not off, and this is a very obscure line that I've never seen before. But I think I'm thinking these guys are around 1000 and maybe less. Their movements don't have a purpose a lot of the times. Okay, so he brings out his bishop to attack the queen. Still not a bad idea. Black has a lot of pieces coming towards white, and white is a little bit passive. He attacks the queen. Will he see it? He brings the queen in. Oh, and he's attacking the knight, and he protects his knight, so still. Oh, but he loses the rook. Okay, so that's a bad play, but he might be able to... Okay, so he brings out his bishop. So we have a lot of blundering going on. I'm going to say that this is a 900 game for now. They are still playing like they know the fundamentals, but they're doing a lot of blunders. So right there they lost their rook. Yeah, not a lot of good things going on for both of them. Let's go 900 again. Gonna have to figure out a way to protect this queen there. Yes, kicking out the bishop is the right move, I would assume. There's not much else he could have done. And now to protect it with his rook. Or do that. That's not a great idea. That's basically forcing him to double attack his knight. Okay, so he's gonna lose his knight here. Is he gonna go? Yeah, he goes in with the queen. So I'm gonna go, like, it's hard to tell because Lichess is such a different ranking system, but I'm gonna go 1000. Let's go 1000. I don't want to go too low. It's gonna get that pawn for free with the knight. yeah, there's not much. Okay, so he does a check, but for what reason? For what reason does he do the check? And it actually, white decided to resign here. So he was down 6 material points, and black was doing pretty good at this stage. So I'm going to guess that I'm going to say that white was 900, and I'm going to say that black was 950. And that's my final guess. So let's check that out. We're going to check out the rankings. Were actually, oh wow, 1426 and for white and 1424 for black. That sounds like that doesn't sound too good. I did a very bad guess, but they were playing very bad. A lot of mistakes, and they're ranked almost the same as I am, 1500. And I haven't seen any 1400s play this bad in a long time. Let's go check the analysis here. Just gonna run it on Lichess, and let's see what their average centipawn loss is. Basically 100 means you're losing a pawn per move, and we'll see how high it is. If it isn't high, maybe I was off a little bit, but yeah, you can see here their centipawn losses are pretty high. 80 is pretty high for a 1400, and 46 is decent, but on the higher end, I'd say. So yeah, my guess was 1000s, and these were 1400s. What was your guess? Was it as bad as mine?